Well, this coming Saturday, Hudsonville boxer and reigning USBO cruiserweight champion Jordan Schimmel will return to the ring, this time and for the first time in front of a national television audience in what will be the biggest fight of his pro career. This one for the vacant USBA cruiserweight title, live on the NBC Sports Network. It is the fight he has been waiting for since turning pro in June of 2012.
I'm excited. It's finally here.
The one he's been dreaming of since first stepping in the ring nearly 2 decades ago.
Oh, definitely. I mean, finally, I'm getting the limelight, the TV fight, and that's what I've been looking for years, and finally I'm getting that opportunity.
It will also be the one that could make or break his career.
No, at this point, I definitely can't lose. That'll be a bad thing for my career.
At 26, a perfect 19-0, and now ranked as high as 10th in the world, Jordan sits on the verge of big-time fights on big stages with big rewards.
Finally getting some recognition for my career, getting my name out there, and now starting to be heard.
Yet also on the edge of falling out of that tier, and in one night losing everything he's worked and hoped for so long.
Losing a fight of this magnitude could definitely push you back, and I mean, I won't get this opportunity again if I were to lose, so I'm making sure I'm coming out on top.
His opponent, undefeated Isaiah Thomas of Detroit, plans to do the same.
I know he's a great fighter.
This will be the first time Jordan meets a fellow unbeaten in the ring in nearly 2.5 years, but it'll actually be the second meeting between Schimmel and Thomas, the first coming as amateurs more than a decade ago.
I didn't come out on top on that one, so I'm looking for my revenge.
If successful, he'll be one step closer to his ultimate goal.
Keep edging closer to that top spot and fighting for a world title.
And a pleasure once again to have the fighting pride of Hudsonville back in studio with us here on Sports Overtime. And how are you feeling, first of all, as we're close? You're winding down that training now, right? Because that stuff the folks saw was some pretty heavy stuff we were in the gym for.
Yeah, Friday was my last hard day of sparring training. But, you know, still maintaining with some running and hitting the heavy bag and everything. But just making sure everything stays good and my body healthy and everything's healed up and ready for fight time.
You know, I've known you long enough that this is what you've been waiting for, and you alluded to it a little bit in the piece there that you're excited. Where is that line when you can make sure you're not too excited for a fight?
Oh, obviously you got to go in prepared, and it's important to be excited. You got to be in there and being willing to throw those shots, but you can't be over anxious and throwing something that you might get countered with a shot. Obviously, it's the name of the game. So I'm just going in smart and prepared, and I feel ready, so I'm good.
Now, we talked about also that you had fought Isaiah Thomas before, and he is a southpaw. Let's begin there. I know you fought a couple southpaws recently, but that is a big challenge for some fighters.
Yeah, some fighters do have an issue with that. Myself, no. My last two fights in a row were both against southpaw fighters, and I came out on top with stopping both of them. So I wouldn't say I have an issue with it. It's just a different style of fighting, and obviously coming at you with his other side of the body. So right. It's weird for some guys. I'm pretty used to it.
I think you said, what, 14 years old the last time you guys met? So, I mean, at 26, it's almost half a life ago. It doesn't really mean anything at this point, does it?
No, not really. It just brings some extra hype to the fight, some excitement. But, yeah, we've seen each other fight in the past, have fought each other, and grew up in the sport together. So we both know what we're doing.
And a Michigan kid, and I know the website's kind of promoting you as a Wisconsin native, where you were born, but another Michigan guy. Is it just a nice little storyline? Or?
Yeah, I mean, someone's getting a state title, I guess you could say. We're coming.
But this is a lot bigger than a state title.
It is. We're getting a nice USBA title for the fight, the winner, and hopefully that's me, and I come out on top and just show who's the better Michigander.
Yeah, for the folks who don't know, and Jordan's been ranked, what, 10 to 20 somewhere right now worldwide, IBF, WBC, all those. I think, what, 10th is the highest you are. This is a fight that really can propel you into that top 10. And if it does, what does that mean then?
Oh, definitely. I mean, winning this title, winning this fight is going to move me up top 10, probably most or all of the organizations, which is exciting, and will line me up to get in a big title fight here in the near future. Maybe not the world title, but another bigger title. Just keep moving me a little closer to the big spot where I want to be. And
it's a little bit of a time crunch, isn't it? And a 51-year-old feels funny saying it to a 26-year-old, but in your sport, your time frame's getting short to do that, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm getting up there in age for the sport. I still feel healthy, feel strong, and have the speed and everything yet. I got to do it a little quicker now. I don't have time isn't of the essence, so I gotta kind of go a little faster here and move it along. And but it's doing everything's going along right on pace, and everything's looking out good.
Yeah, I've seen enough of your fights, and even watching train, that I've seen you take some shots. But when you talk about fighters or like running backs, it's that tread on the tires. You really haven't been hit to anywhere near the extent that you've given out, and that does pay benefits at this point in your career, doesn't it?
Oh, definitely. That's why a lot of the guys on top right now in the sport, Floyd Mayweather, Vladimir Klitschko, they're as old as they are, 37, 38 years old, and still on top because they're not getting hit. They're not taking the punishment. And I think that's very important, obviously, for your own health as well. And that's what I'm looking forward to, is staying where I'm able to speak and you know, just do normal normal life functions, and not have any issues with any health issues. So I don't want to get hit, and I'm going to keep it that way.
We talk about what this can mean for your career on a positive note. Not to be the negative side, but boy, this is a fight that if you lose, it's a bad thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it'll definitely be a step back, and I'm not looking for any step backs right now. I want to keep moving forward and take it to the top. And I'm getting close, so I'm staying anxious and staying ready and making sure I win these fights to get me up right where I want to be.
And at the same time, you're fighting a guy who's unbeaten as well, and he probably views it the same way you do from the other side.
Oh, yeah, definitely. He's like I said, he's a good fighter. I know he is. We've matched up long time ago, but he's fought some good fighters, and the amateurs had a lot of great experience, just as I did. So we're both coming into this knowing it's a big fight, and need that win for propel us up even closer to the top.
And as we said, it is on NBC Sports Network, and it will be live. And at the Palms in Vegas, have you ever fought there? And just that environment, how was that?
No, I mean, I fought in Vegas, not at the Palms, but definitely exciting. I mean, that's boxing's headquarters. You know, every big fight. A lot of big fights come out of Las Vegas, and just the atmosphere of Las Vegas and the fight fans and all the fans in general, and it being on TV. It's just everything's bigger for this one. I'm excited and can't wait.
Yeah, bigger. They even got Jordan in suits now and everything else. So hey, thanks for coming in and doing this.
I appreciate it.
We wish you the best of luck, and I think a lot of people are hoping that you get a shot to move into that big tier, and you know, maybe you are West Michigan's next world champion.
I hope so. That's the plan.
All right, good luck Saturday.
Thank you so much.